Hi everyone, this is a presentation on our Sustainable Engineering Learning Assessment project. Our group members are Ashwarya, Monica, Karthik, and Prateek. So we're going to talk about green buildings in our presentation, where we're going to look at what exactly is the definition of green buildings, and we're going to talk about some features of green buildings and different types of materials required to build green buildings. And then we're going to talk about some green building rating systems, which are used in our country and abroad. Then we're going to have a look at a few examples of green buildings in our country. In the end, we're going to talk about the pros and cons of such structures. So let's get into the presentation. A green building is a structure that uses optimum resources and energy to conserve natural resources, generate less waste, and provide a healthy environment for the occupants.
The key features of green buildings are proper site selection. The selection of site is very important due to many reasons. Accessibility to roads, school, and other amenities reduce the cost of living as well as unnecessary utilization of resources. The selection of site should take into the account the environmental concern and whether there is any destruction of forest, wetlands, agricultural land, etc. Also, the possibilities for harnessing sunlight must also be utilized in order to use it for natural lighting, heating, or electrification. And the next point is structural design efficiency. At the time of design, it is very important to consider the life cycle of the materials used. Each building material and its effect on the occupants, resources, and the environment must be checked properly. The design of buildings should provide natural means of ventilation, maximum natural lighting, utilization of solar energy, etc. And the third point is energy efficiency. The quest for energy efficiency must start from installation and continue through each step of operation. Building techniques used must be suitable for conditions at the site. A design suitable for dry, hot region might not produce the desired results at the site where the climate is tropical. During the operation, if windows and ventilation are properly placed, the energy required for heating, ventilation, and air conditioning can be minimized. The utilization of daylight, solar energy for heating, right placement, and maintenance of trees for creating shadows, etc., are some of the methods to achieve energy efficiency in green building. Fourth point is water efficiency. Reduction in the consumption of water and protecting water quality are equally important. In a green building, both these requirements must be addressed, and facilities for water collection, treatment, recycling, and reuse are important factors in the implementation of green buildings. Water harvesting must be done properly to collect fresh water available from nature. And then the fifth point is material efficiency. Construction materials for green buildings include lumber, bamboo, straw, and recycled stone and metals. It is expected building materials for green building are non-toxic, reusable, renewable, and recyclable. Industrial waste like combustion products or foundry sand are also used as building materials. Sixth point is indoor environmental quality enhancement. The three important parameters coming under this objective are indoor air quality, thermal quality, lighting quality. In indoor air quality, the main issues include the reduction of volatile organic components and moisture. Volatile organic component moisture will cause a bad odor and the toxic emissions, whereas moisture helps the presence of bacteria and mold. The HVAC system should mainly depend on passive system related to surfaces of the rooms and envelope of the building. The seventh point is operation and maintenance optimization. Even if the design of the building is sustainable, it is the operation and the maintenance that keeps as the tag. Trained personnel can do optimum operation and maintenance. The waste reduction is an essential requirement during many phases of the building life cycle. During the maintenance or demolishing of a building, it should not have much waste other than those suitable for recycling.
Moving on, let's talk about materials required to build green buildings. First up is earthen materials. Earthen materials like adobe, cob, and rammed earth are being used for construction purposes. To increase the good strength and durability, chopped straw, grass, and other fibrous materials are added to the earthen materials. Wood is one of the most building materials used around the world. The wastage of that can also be used to make structural parts like walls, doors, boards, etc. Next up is bamboo. Bamboo is one of the most used multi-purpose durable materials in construction. These trees grow faster irrespective of climatic conditions, so it makes it economical as well. They can be used to construct frames or supports, walls, etc. They provide a good appearance to the structures. Next is slate roofing. Slate is naturally formed rock which is used to make tiles. Slate tiles have high durability and they are used as roofing materials. Slate roofing is preferred when it is locally or cheaply available. Next is earth or polypropylene bags. Earthen bags or sandbags are also used to construct walls of structure. These types of structures can be seen in military bases, near banks of water resources, etc. Generally, bags are made up of burlap are recommended, but they may not be very easily available. So, hence, polypropylene bags are nowadays used commonly. Next is insulated concrete forms. Insulated concrete forms contain two insulation layers with some spaces in between them. The space contains some arrangement for holding reinforcement bars. After placing reinforcement, concrete is poured into this space. So they are light in weight, fire resistant, low dense, and have good thermal and sound insulation properties.
The primary green building rating system in India are GRIHA, LEED, and IGBC rating system. GRIHA stands for Green Rating for Integrated Habitat Assessment. It has 34 criteria, out of which 8 are mandatory, 4 are partly mandatory, and others are optional. Based on compliances to these criteria, points are fixed. The maximum obtained score is 100. Based on the points obtained, there will be star rating ranging from 1 to 5. The steps for rating procedure are: Step 1, submission of online application. Step 2, submission of details regarding the building. The project is evaluated using 3-tier system. A preliminary inspection by a GRIHA team will be conducted and they will validate the details. GRIHA will study the evaluation report and same will be sent to the experts in relevant field. These experts will evaluate the criteria independently and assign points. Based on the suggestion, the client will be given extra time of 1 month for making necessary modifications. After modifications are carried out, the above procedure is repeated. The final points are fixed and based on the score obtained, the rating will be awarded. GRIHA rating is for 100 scores. So 1 star is awarded for the score between 50 to 60. 2 stars are awarded for the score between 61 to 70. 3 stars are awarded for the score between 71 to 80. 4 stars are awarded for the score between 81 to 90. 5 stars are awarded for the score between 91 to 100. Next, LEED rating system stands for Leadership in Energy and Environmental Designs. The Confederation of Indian Industries (CII) formed an Indian Green Building Council in 2001. IGBC has its own office in CII Saurabhji Godraj Green Business Center, which itself is a LEED certified green building. Now, IGBC is the licensed authority for LEED certified green building in India. The 5 properties of LEED India are sustainable site development, water saving, energy saving, material selection, and indoor environmental quality. LEED has 5 rating system. The first is certified, which means good practice. The second is silver, which means best practice. The third is gold, which means outstanding performance. Fourth is platinum, which means national excellence. And the fifth is super platinum, which means global leadership. Organizations seeking certification should register through the IGBC website. This provides access to the required documents, templates, important communications, and other necessary information. After the preliminary submission, a third-party assessment will take place. Within 30 days, reviewer comments will be provided. The firm must provide whatever clarifications are sorted, and another review followed by a site visit is conducted within 30 days. The rating will be awarded on this basis. The steps for the LEED procedure are: online project registration, submission of documents to IGBC, third party assessment, final documentation, site visit by IGBC, final review and award of rating, acceptance of rating, and the final is IGBC issues certificate.
And now we're going to discuss about few of the green buildings in India. One of them is Suzlon One Earth, which is located in Pune. This is a LEED's Platinum certified building, which was given a rating in 2010. And then we have Infosys campus of Mysore, which is the third building to receive Platinum rating in India. And then we have the Infinity Benchmark, which is located in Kolkata. This is Kolkata's first LEED Platinum rated building. Then we have the Cisco building, which is in Bangalore, and with this has received about 5 LEED Platinum certificates. And this building is completely made from recycled and renewable materials. And then we have Olympia Tech Park in Chennai, which is the first LEED certified gold rated green building in the city. Next, we're going to talk about the pros and cons of green buildings. Pros are the green buildings are cost effective, and it also enhances the health of people, which since it doesn't use any toxic materials to be constructed, and it has a very lot of higher efficiency because it generates a lot of energy, as well as it has a lot of conservation of water because it uses less water, and you can recycle the present water as well. It has increased market value because it has a lot of demand. Green buildings have a lot of demand in the market. And now we're going to talk about some cons of green buildings. One of the cons is starting expenditure. Is it can get a quite expensive at the beginning, but then it can get cost effective later on in the future stages. And choosing the correct material, not every material is suitable for a green building, so you have to choose a correct material, and it takes a longer time to construct. Time is a very big problem during construction of green buildings. And location, green buildings cannot be constructed in every place, so we have to choose a specific location, and have to choose a location which meets the suitable requirements. And inability to find expert employees, because not every employee will know, not every laborer will know how to construct a green building, so you have to find a lot of suitable employees.